My name is Rebecca Chowdhury. I'm currently 21 years old. I'm going to be a senior at Kenyon College. I participated in Summer Institute 4 years ago when I was 18, and I'm currently a dean. So I first applied to Sadie Nash because I really wanted to I was looking for a summer program because I didn't want to just sit at home and rot. So I kept on looking at the website because I was like, usually things like this cost money. And I saw that it was free and there was a stipend and they give you a MetroCard, and I was like, this can't be real. This is too good to be true. I remember receiving a Nasher note, which are little warm and fuzzy notes we write to each other and to support each other and maintain that sense of community. It said, when you speak, people listen. And I still remember that to this day, 4 years later, the fact that I still remember something she wrote to me just because it spoke to me so much. I'd second guess myself about participating in a class because I'd be the only student of color in a classroom. I'd be the only person from a working class background. I would think of that quote and sometimes I'd see it play out and see it be true because I'd be the only person with that perspective in a classroom and people would listen because it was something different. Well, it definitely exposed me to this entire world of social justice that I had no idea existed. This can actually be a life. It can be something not just something on the side that you do for fun or to feel good about yourself. It can be what you devote yourself to. I'm a first-generation college student. So the first semester of my junior year, I studied abroad in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and it was an amazing experience for me because that university is such a different feel to it than Kenyon does. And so at the University of Buenos Aires, social justice is the norm. I would look back and be I've never been in a space like this before, and I think about it and I was like, no, that's not true. Sadie Nash was a space for that, that for me. And having been abroad, I could really appreciate how revolutionary Sadie Nash is. I really wanted to create that space at Kenyon. A friend and I started a group called the Project for Open Voices. It turned into collecting narratives that students would write about their experiences here and about their experiences dealing with classism, racism, ableism, et cetera, et cetera. So we got so many submissions and we put them together in a little publication that was we stapled each one ourselves, printed in the library, super guerrilla style, and we distributed it everywhere. It created a buzz on campus and a lot of people were talking about it, and it sparked a lot of conversations that wouldn't have taken place otherwise. My friend and I were part of the Diversity Advisory Council. We talked to the trustees and they were super receptive. I still remember one of the people at the meeting said out of all my years as a trustee member, this was the most important meeting I've ever attended. I learned the most about this campus that I've ever learned. And Sadie Nash really planted those seeds that allowed me to fight for that at Kenyon. And I was thinking about summer opportunities and I was just I need to go back to Sadie Nash. I want to help create the space that I benefited from so much when I was in high school. And so yeah, I applied to be a dean. The Nashers just inspire me, and hearing them say things that were just oh my God, you get it. You get it better than I do. I could not have gotten that when I was in high school. I'm the builder. I feel I really like building communities in places where they may not necessarily exist. And I feel once you build that community, there's so many things that come with it that you may not even understand at that point in time. When I was a Nasher, I didn't understand how important Sadie Nash was as a space, or is as a space. I didn't understand how revolutionary it was. I didn't understand everything it was breaking down for me and how that really went against the norms of our society or our world. But I feel once you create that space, you're planting a seed, and that seed makes a difference.